watching TikToks, and like I grabbed this stool and I put it under my feet, so I was in like a squatting position, and give or take, I was sweating the whole time. And I shit so hard, bro. I literally had to go lay down in the shower. I was laying down in the shower.
Where are we
for
going?
20 minutes.
Where are we going? You have sun grinding in those buildings?
No, I don't. It's fine. It's fine. They don't see
Yeah,
me.
you do. You definitely do. I see
No,
them.
no, they don't see me. We're good. I might have fucked up.
You grabbed the most wanted?
I didn't know such thing.
Fuck! Would you do that?
No. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Ah! Take it back.
Well.
Off. Get off. It's my face. Go away. Okay. Someone clip that. Someone clip it. I know you're going to. Just get it done with.
If you can kind of bump him. Get him! Oh no!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And there was a topography guy that I was talking about.
You son of a...
Like the potato just gets me every time.
There's a duck. Rage Street Podcast number 11 is all official.
Wait, did you start recording?
Yeah.
Aww.
It's just the potato looking off to the side.
All right, I'm glad my question made it in because
Yeah.
I was having a detrimental.
Were you
breakdown
were
today.
you struggling with the difference between a modem and a router mouse?
I was losing my mind.
Well, we'll get that into a little bit, but that's the surprise topic of the day is masked not knowing what a modem is compared to a router. I love it. So our first topic is the Nvidia 3080 that leaked. The benchmarks for it leaked a little bit early. So
You're getting on that score, right?
No. So the 3080 scored roughly 450,000 depending on the pass, and the 2080 Ti scores about 320,000. And the Geekbench
what
score.
benchmark were they using?
Geekbench, which is actually one of the more accurate compared to gaming benchmarks.
Jesus Christ. that's
Yeah. So
that's
it straight up
huge
doubles.
improvement.
Yeah, it straight up doubles a 2080, and then it's like triple a 2070 Super.
Yep, I know what I'm getting.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty
Wants to
exciting.
buy my 2080 Ti.
Pretty exciting. Yeah, for the low
Sell
low
it on the
price.
cheap.
I'll buy it for 200.
Dude, they're everywhere right now. So I was on Facebook Marketplace today looking around for just random computer parts that are cheap because I'm trying to put together a little home media PC. And 2080 Ti's are everywhere right now. They're literally everywhere. There's like 37 for sale within like 5 minutes from my house.
Jesus.
I didn't know there were
How
that many
much are they
computers
going
next to
for?
my house. Right around $800.
Oh, that's still an elevated price.
I mean, it's cheap, a lot cheaper than what they cost, but it's way more than
I
what they
paid
should.
$1,200 for mine brand new before all this stuff started.
No,
Yeah.
it's a lot cheaper than what they cost, but it's.
I mean, dude, honestly, I would pick one up and just not even buy the 300
There's
series.
a bunch of
Why?
other
That's
stuff.
me.
Why?
What do you mean? Why, dude? The 300. How much is the 300 series?
$800 for a 3080.
$800.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
Come on, okay.
And you get double the
What up, Robert? By the way.
double the performance out of that thing.
Whoa! Double the
you not-
performance.
Yeah.
Did you not pay attention to this last?
Yeah.
week?
Yeah.
I'm
He
gonna be
was
honest
not.
with
No,
you.
he did not.
When numbers start to get in there, my brain just goes.
Yeah. Mass note not so good with numbers.
Not so good with numbers.
Pretty bad with the numbers.
Numbers, words.
Yeah, and it really,
all the above.
yeah, really anything.
Don't forget names.
Yep. Yeah, those are bad
I
too.
know names. It's just that James is hard.
Oh my god.
God, I can get. Oh no.
I can hear Jonathan raging right now.
Yeah. It's like, it's fucking Jonathan.
I was just thinking stream appropriate.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Keep it quiet.
Oh.
That's stream.
Wait, hold on. What?
Oh, what?
I didn't say anything bad yet.
Yet.
No,
Yeah.
There's, there's still time. Plenty of time. We're 5 minutes in.
5 minutes in.
So Nvidia, yeah.
Yeah, so they those benchmarks leak. That's real good. That's a real good score. That's the highest of any score ever. So it way outperforms like even the Titan RTX. Outperforms 2 Titan RTXs. It outperforms a Quadro. It outperforms all the things. That is literally the best GPU score there has ever been.
Well, what was the CPU that they were using?
Just a 10900K. But Geekbench doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter for Geekbench. It's purely a GPU test.
Oh.
So,
Do you think it'll work with mine?
I mean, it will work, but you'll be bottlenecked to fuck.
I think I already am.
You will be the definition of bottlenecked.
If I were to get a 3080 with my 3600,
I mean, it's gonna bottleneck, but that bottlenecking is not necessarily a bad thing. It just means you're not getting all the performance out of your graphics.
Can I get a 3080 and a Pentium processor and roll with it?
I mean, if you still want to play on 4 FPS.
They get a Pentium 3 and just go at it.
That Pentium 3 sees Warzone and immediately
There you go.
combusts. Poof.
Hey, what happened to Sphinx's stream? Oh, his computer's on
Yeah,
fire.
his
now.
computer
Is
is
that why you've
burning.
been gone?
Not because it's been on fire, but it just does not cooperate anymore.
That happens.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
was literally
bad.
streaming Valorant and it crashed 3 times on me, maybe.
Streaming
Valorant.
Valorant, which will run on an absolute potato.
Exactly.
Which I've streamed perfectly fine
Alright.
before.
Yeah.
Listen here.
Have you like checked your thermals and stuff like that, and seen if your thermals were good?
No, I did. That's the one thing I didn't do. You're right.
Because I wonder if it's like thermal throttling, and it might just need like new thermal paste, and or if a fan is fucked or something.
Yeah, that may honestly be it. To be it.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
have to
thing.
check that.
Yeah, tech tips from labs. We got you.
I don't know why I didn't ask you in the first place. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I know things
That's
sometimes.
always the answer.
I know things
That
sometimes.
is my go-to for tech problems.
Speaking of things that aren't a problem, and I'm actually kind of happy to see this. The Xbox Series S is $299, and it has the same processor as the Series X. It does have about a third of the GPU power, but it should get you like a reasonably good 4K experience.
I think it'd be
What
good
I
for-
was reading, from what I was reading, is the S is not gonna push out 4K.
I mean, I'm sure it will, but I'm sure it will be like what the current consoles are doing.
Gotcha.
I'm sure it'll be like an upscaled 4K and all that. So
It's gonna be like 4K.
So is
Like 4K, but it's not.
yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be worth it.
To be like
I don't either, but
interim, like, sub Xbox, like it's not like the
I think it's gonna give you access to the new titles
okay.
with just it.
But my thing is like, all right, for us PC players, so we're gonna get Microsoft games either way, right?
Yes.
So buying these consoles probably it might not be good for
Yeah,
us
so-
PC players.
Yeah, so buying an Xbox,
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend buying an Xbox as a PC player anyway, because you're gonna get all of the same games, regardless.
Which
But
is why I think I'm gonna go with the PlayStation
yeah, I was gonna say if you're gonna buy a console, just buy a PlayStation if you play
for the
PC.
exclusives.
Yeah.
I do think the
And-
the Xbox overall is going to be the better console this go around. They're just quite a bit more powerful, little bit better processor, and a way better GPU.
But it is still Xbox.
It is still an Xbox though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hitman.
Don't you judge these by
No, and I ride Team PlayStation for the most part. I just think based off of the specs, at least right now.
No, I always give props. I mean, I know Xbox outshines sometimes software wise, but you know, it's Xbox. So
Where they are fucking up though is Microsoft has doubled the price of Game Pass, which is real bad. That's not good.
Hey,
yeah.
it's so dumb because I was talking to Lab about this the other day. I'm like, I'm gonna cancel my Xbox console Game Pass. Fucking 2 days later, guess what happens?
Yeah, they doubled the price.
Why are they doubling it?
Because it's Microsoft.
Greed.
Yeah.
They
The
literally
bottom line. Speaking
they
to
literally
shareholders.
saw me and was like, "Wait, you canceling? Nah, F that, bro.
Fuck this potato.
We're getting your money either way, there, Buckaroo."
Same reason Activision puts in microtransactions.
Yeah.
Yeah, money.
Now, is that gonna
They can.
does that increase the price
can.
of the? Is that just the PC Game Pass, or is that like the?
No,
I pay
it's
for
for-
Xbox
for-
Ultimate.
It's just Xbox. It's Xbox PC Game Pass.
Yeah.
So I pay for Ultimate. So is that gonna
Yeah,
increase
same.
my price too?
Yes.
No,
I don't
only
think
on the
so.
PC. I think.
Yes. I believe it is. I don't believe it's doubling it, but I believe it is. There is a increase. So
Well, that sucks.
we can look real quick. We have this thing called Google that we have
Technology.
access. That we have access.
We have the technology.
But how's that? Work?
I know it's fucking
Don't
a
you
bunch
have
of.
to type words in there.
Yeah, I mean it's a struggle for mass.
Not a potato thing he can do. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a struggle for mass.
What the fuck does that mean?
What is it?
I am a genius.
Say specific.
Shut up,
Say Avril Lavigne.
Abergaline,
What, Abercrombie?
Avril Lavigne, Avril Lavigne.
Hey, you got it.
Holy shit!
Close to that.
Ah, get worked.
Come for the babbling.
What's
potato.
Ultimate cost right now? You know?
It's like $15.99.
$15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's the same price then. It stays the same.
Yeah, I think the beta was like $5
Yeah.
is going up to $10.
Yes,
so
yes, it is.
they're jumping it $5.
But the Ultimate is staying the same. So you
I
Gucci
think
there.
That's the one that I got.
Go instead of buying that, buy you fuck ass. Go buy Uplay Plus. I'm playing
What are we gonna
Slither
buy?
IO. I'm playing Slither IO and the little shit cut me off. Buy
the little
Uplay.
potato moves. You see
Yeah.
him, like
Buy
wiggle.
Uplay Plus. It is so good, and they release so many games. Like they released the remake of Prince of Persia. They got so many Tom Clancy games.
Yeah, Uplay Plus is definitely worth it.
Yeah, we've been playing
You recommend?
Breakpoint lately.
Yes, you recommend.
Yeah, if people would actually.
Man, I gotta stay like somewhat practiced up at Warzone, otherwise I suck even worse than I already do. to keep those skills sharp.
Oh, my phone is dying.
Yeah, mine is cooked as well. She gone. In Twitch news, we had Ninja re-signed a partner contract with Twitch. Announced it today.
Sell out.
Oh, okay.
Tell me how you really feel, Mass.
I kind of feel like that's a slap in the face to Twitch, though.
With him resigning? Why?
Yeah. All right. So, dude left to go to Mixer, right?
Yeah.
Dude gets paid $30 million to quit his job.
Uh-huh.
Can go anywhere he wants. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to Twitch.
I mean, I think it was something that Twitch had to do, so he was definitely in the position of negotiating power. But
Dude, what's his contract for? Does it say,
it
or-
doesn't say. Twitch doesn't list their shit. Twitch doesn't say what they're
I'm
paying
sure
people.
it's either more or equal to whatever he's
I'm-
gonna get.
I'm sure
Sure.
it's.
Probably more.
If I had
That's
to
his
guess,
leverage.
it was. It's.
Jesus Christ.
Goddamn. Who's
I know, I
got?
was like, holy
Who's
cow.
got
Scared the
demons?
shit out of me.
Who's got demons?
No, I thought I was under attack. No, I'm just kidding.
All right,
Shit.
Michael
What?
B.
Look, I almost started running through the house. I thought they were coming after me.
Right? It felt real. It felt like right up on you.
Look at
God
Michael
damn.
Vick over there trying to get
Jesus.
a dogfight going on.
God damn it. Well, I just pissed myself.
Dude,
Fucker
those
factor.
did sound like demons, man. I'm not gonna lie. This scared the poop out of me.
No, if I had to guess, it's probably in line with what Facebook offered him, which was double what he made with Mixer. So it's I'm sure for a metric shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Metric poop done.
Yeah, it was for many dollars, I'm sure.
For many
well
dollars,
well north of $2 or
Wait,
$3.
sure.
Yeah, well north of $2 or $3. It's a big signing for Twitch, though. They had been losing some streamers. There was a lot of talk about Ninja showing up on YouTube, joining Doc on YouTube. But he re-signed with Twitch, which was kind of not what everybody thought was going to happen, just because of the way he left Twitch, with him basically calling them out and then ripping up a new one for letting them accidentally stream porn on his channel.
Yeah, that was
not bad. Or that was not good, rather.
Not bad.
That was not bad.
I mean, I'm sure it was good stuff.
That's why I'm saying I think it was more of a slap in the face to Twitch more than anybody else that he came back.
I mean, I don't necessarily think it's a slap in the face. I just think
Did he
it's
get his old channel back?
yes, he did.
That's a tainted channel. No pun intended.
Quite literally.
He said taint.
He said taint.
Just so y'all know, we're a bunch of fucking 12-year-olds.
He said
I don't think
goaty.
anybody's watched Saturday now.
I'm a fucking potato. Yeah, no shit.
Listen, our average watch time on this
That flew
podcast
us in real fast.
on YouTube is 45 minutes. If people are watching 45 minutes of us, they've realized now that we're a bunch of 12-year-olds.
The best podcast on the face of the planet. What the fuck
Fair
y'all
bet.
talking about?
Oh my goodness. No, I don't think it's a slap in the face. I just think it's Twitch realizing that they needed the big splashy sign. They needed somebody that can be a family-ish friendly face for their organization, and
You did a pro Fortnite player.
yeah.
It's the greatest Lions fan of all time.
So that was I think it's a big signing for them. But
Speaking
eh,
of celebrities coming back.
yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if anybody's a fan of country music, but Kane Brown was playing with Nick Merckx and a couple other guys.
No one cares about Kane Brown and his shitty ass music.
I don't like it either, but I just
Sing one
found
song.
I just found it.
I can't. I just know that when I hear his name come up on the radio, I turn it off.
I don't know. First off, I haven't listened to radio since I was like 17. Who is he?
So
What is his name?
3 years
He's a
ago.
country music artist.
Kind of.
Kane Brown.
And I mean, he was wrecking teams by himself.
Yeah.
So
No, there's all kinds of celebrity streamers right now. Who's what's his face? T-Pain.
I love that one.
Yeah.
T-Pain, yeah, I saw his stream.
Actually, T-Pain is legit at the game though.
No,
Like,
he was
have you ever
making
watched,
music when I saw him.
Logic
Did you see the video of
is
him, the
streaming,
Russian
yeah.
Badger?
Yeah.
So there's the first
Crazy.
T-Pain stream I watched was his Rainbow Six Siege competition with I think it was Travis Scott. He and
No, it was Lil Yachty.
yeah. So it was T-Pain and his team of pro Rainbow Six Siege players against Lil Yachty and his team of pro Rainbow Six Siege
I
players.
remember that.
And T-Pain was giving them work.
He was.
Dude, Andy was on mouse and keyboard. He was going crazy.
Yeah, no, he's a legit gamer for sure. He's a gamer. Just cool.
I saw one of his streams where he just like started playing beats and he started
Yeah.
rapping, like he just started making, I was like, oh
No, he can like, even though like all of his
dude.
music
He can
is
sing without
auto-tuned.
right?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that, like, even though all of his music is auto-tuned to shit, he can actually really sing, which is, I think,
Yeah, he was
just
he
as
won,
impressive.
He won the Masked Singer.
Yeah, and nobody knew it was him
And
because
he
he
was
wasn't
legit
auto-tuned.
singing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the demons are back.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I jumped a little bit that time.
Right?
That's the problem when you have like 6 dogs
He's
in a
having
house.
flashbacks.
Pretty sure a
Ooh.
fart came out.
Was it actually a fart though? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. There's
I mean,
nothing there.
you're
so-
not on camera, so you can check your drawers right now.
Oh, I've already. That's one of the things that I love about being on camera is like I could do shit behind the scenes and nobody know that I'm doing dumb shit.
Huh.
Oh my goodness.
I just do dumb shit.
What a
As a
concept,
potato, though.
right?
What's the potato doing over there?
First off, you can't see my hand.
That's what.
Why are his arms moving up and down?
He's
His eyes roll,
your
baby,
little
so
guy.
you can
First
use your
off.
hands.
Why is his eyes rolling back?
Oh. Oh.
Well, let's not go there while I'm streaming, please and thank you.
Potatoes getting
Roll this back.
Please and thank you.
Potatoes getting mashed.
What's the difference between a modem and a router?
Right? Is that the next?
All right.
That is the next
Is that
conversation.
the segue we're using?
Fuck.
So, I want to tell a story today.
Okay.
All right, let's tell.
So-
Let's hear a
I
Matt's
was
story.
in the car with Cap.
Yes.
We were doing our normal, touching each other's legs. And then I was like, oh wait, I
Cap
got
will
a
be
call.
so happy you said that.
I know. I got a call Xfinity, my internet provider. I was like, all right. So I call and I'm talking to John, who has the thickest Indian accent. And I was like, hello. He's like, I'm not gonna do an Indian accent.
No.
So he was like, what can I help you with today? My name is John. And I was like, hi, John. Adam, stop touching me. And then I was like, John, I have a problem. I have multiple PCs and I only have 2 Ethernet ports. I was like, do you have any modems that have more Ethernet ports? He was like, I'm going to connect you with technical support. I was like, what? Why does technical support have to get into this? So he connects me to technical support. I'm sitting on the phone for about 10 minutes and they hang up on me. I was mad. And I was like, okay, I'm going to call again. And if John answers, I'm going to be real upset with John. But luckily, Ron answered. So Ron had another Indian accent. And I was like, look, Ron, I was like, I need more ports in my Ethernet. And he was like, I know what you mean. I was like, okay, Ron. So he was like, unfortunately, Xfinity doesn't have any modems that have more Ethernet. However, you can buy a router. And I was like, I thought a router and a modem was the same thing. Holy shit, my world has opened up. So then I was like, I'm going to put the question in so Lab can tell me what the difference is between the lab and the modem. Because I don't know what the difference is.
Between a lab and a modem?
Yeah. A router and a modem. So my perspective is like, all right, the modem connects to the internet. So like the router, it like connects to the internet.
Just stop before you're confused.
My brain hurts.
Just stop before you're
I'm out of
confused.
breath. I don't know why.
I thought you were about to cook yourself in
All
some
right.
French fries there, potato.
So
Officially a baked potato.
So to
So
all
freaking
right. So
bacon.
so to dumb this down to mask levels for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So imagine the internet as a person that speaks French.
Uh-oh.
And then imagine your computer as somebody that speaks Italian. Okay? So you have 2 people that speak 2 different languages. The modem is your translator for that. So what that does is that translates your incoming signal that comes from your ISP into your house into a language that your computer can understand. And a router takes that signal and spreads that across all of your devices.
So my biggest question is can I hook up multiple Ethernet to a router?
To a router, yes. Not to a modem.
So can I put like 4
Depends.
PCs?
Yes, under one router, yes.
So what is a good router? And I'm gonna write this down.
What's your budget?
Dude, it don't matter.
It matters. It matters. You've met me, right? You've met me, right?
All right, listen, $200 to $100. All right.
Okay, so
This
mid-range
is the real
router.
question more like how many ports does he need? Does
Yeah.
he need...
I mean, so there's a couple of different ways you could go about this. You could actually
wait. So wait, because how do you hook up a router through an Ethernet cord?
You hook up a router to your modem via Ethernet.
Okay, so I need 5 ports. I'm holding up 5 fingers, but no, you can't see that.
Okay, and one of them is an inbound port, and then the rest are outbound ports.
So I need 4 outbounds and I need 1 inbound. So I need 4 buttholes and 1 wiener.
Okay.
That's
Thank
a
you.
very good
Wow.
one.
Yes. Wow. That was
Wow.
maybe.
And like, how do you think of that on the spot? It's just beyond me.
That's how my brain
Beyond.
works. 4 ins, 2 out. Wait, 1 out.
And y'all
Went in.
think I'm bad.
I've been gaming with him for 5 years. It just literally just bounces off me at this point. Like I don't. It doesn't even phase me when some of the shit that comes out of his mouth.
It's true.
Apparently, I'm still a little newbie with it. Just, I'm in awe.
So, in your price range, there is.
Oh.
Let me see.
Oh.
I think probably the best one, and this is the one I actually have currently. It's just under $100, but it's the Asus, and then it's the RT, and I think let me look up the model number. I don't remember. It's the Asus RT something. I think it's like the 66 or something. Yeah, so it's a Asus RT AC66U.
AC66
And it's about $100.
AC66RU.
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't show RU, it just shows U.
And that has 4 ports for you. So
Amazon $63?
no, it's let me see. Actually,
You know, why don't you just send me a fucking link?
yeah, I'll send you a link. But it's not. It's the one I'm looking at, and this is the one that I have is $93 currently.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
So it's not the cheapest router out there. Jesus, the devil.
Bro, ooh, that's scared.
My dog is flipping.
There,
I mean,
posted the link for
You could go with the one that I got.
you. There's a
What do you
few
got?
monitors.
And how much is it?
You have the Nighthawk, right?
Yep.
Yeah, those are all about 220, so those are a little over his.
No, it's a
How-
Nighthawk XS6. The
How much is that?
$279.
Well, dude, like I sent you that picture. You ain't gonna spend no $4,000 just to see my 2.7 KD.
Yeah, so the important
I
thing.
built a
the-
$2,500 PC so I can see it in 4K. Okay.
The important thing when you're looking for a router is really to make sure, one, that it has enough ports for what you need it for. That's the number one. 2, that it can handle all the devices in your household. So even beyond the ports, and this is getting a little probably more complicated than what Mask is going to comprehend right now. There are a number of channels that your router can support, which is essentially the number of devices that your router can support. So that includes devices connected over Wi-Fi. So you want to check that, and then you want to have something called quality of service software built into your router. That's a big thing, and that basically just lets you tweak your network to give certain devices priority over others. So like for me, I have my gaming and streaming PC set to top priority in my house. So if my internet, my ISP provides less data speeds for me, those devices are going to get priority on the traffic. So that's an important thing to look for.
I have to do something like that.
Yeah, so just make sure your router has QoS. Most do at this point. Even like a Spectrum router, I think, does at this point. Like the routers that they provide have QoS. It's not necessarily the best,
Ours.
but
So I can put mine over Steel's.
yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that I've learned.
You low-key control people too, because in more advanced routers like this, that router that I recommended, you can get in there in the settings and actually limit how much data speed they can use. So like, I may or may not have at certain point of times limited my wife's phone to like 10 kilobits per second, rendering it completely useless.
Anything.
That's dark.
Yeah.
That's
That's
mean.
messed up.
It
Tired of watching these kitten videos.
doesn't make it less funny when she's complaining
Theo
about
used
why
to
her
make us
internet's
turn
not
all our
working.
stuff off and like come look at our phones. Like, I'm like, it's off. I swear, I'm lagging. Okay, I don't know why.
I blamed lag on the game too. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's the servers. Yeah.
Ah, my settings are off.
Oh.
It still didn't help.
Right? Yeah. The day a game runs perfect. The day a game runs perfectly is the day that you have a bunch of gamers get real depressed. They're like, "No, I'm bad.
We're running
It's
100%.
just me.
I had all these excuses for all these years, and now I have 2 gigabit internet with 0 latency. The
know.
game works perfectly."
Damn it.
So yeah, that's the difference between a modem and router, and that's a recommendation.
I appreciate you telling me that.
If you have an unlimited budget,
okay.
the Asus ROG router is filthy.
How much is it?
$350.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it's not crazy. There are more expensive routers. That's just the best one.
Okay.
Yeah, like the Nighthawk AX12.
Yeah,
I could
Nighthawk
see,
has a
I could
a
see if
crazy
I'm
expensive
running
one.
like a LAN party. But I just need
$500.
4 gaming PCs. Yeah, that's about it.
Just 4.
Just 4. Yeah, just 4.
So you're going to be running Wi-Fi through all of those?
No, hardwire them.
All right.
That's
What do
the
you have?
reason-
What do you have for internet speed?
I have 1 gigabit up, and then I have I'm sorry, I have 1 gigabit down, and then I have 40 megabits up.
Okay. So here's the other important consideration when you're hardwiring things. At 1 gigabit speeds, you need to make sure at anything over 10 feet run, you need to be running Cat 6 cable for anything over a 10-foot run.
Okay.
And if it's under 10 feet, you need to be running at least Cat 5e cable, because regular Cat 5 won't.
So
give
if it's
you
over 10 feet, and if it's under 10 feet?
Yeah, so if it's under 10 feet, you need to be running Cat 5e for a gigabit connection. If it's over 10 feet, you need to be running Cat 6, because you need to increase shielding of a Cat 6 cable.
So basically, my little brother is I bought like Wi-Fi boosters, like the pods.
Mhm.
They work great.
Yeah.
They boost the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
The
We have
issue
that too,
is, the issue is that gaming on them is not good.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm
We're
sure there's
still running on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
However, it did boost my Wi-Fi out to the area that I need, because I don't have a 2-story, 3-story house. I have a long house.
Yep.
So where the router is, it just takes it, and I needed it to go way farther. So he was only getting like a megabyte per second for like gaming wise. So he was getting like 198 ping just to play like normal games.
Yeah,
and everybody knows here that sucks.
That's bad. Yeah. So when you wire
those
that,
pods too, but they didn't give us. We still lagged really bad, and
Gaming
Steel
on
was used to being hardwired and went
Yeah.
downstairs.
gaming on
That-
Wi-Fi
that-
sucks.
Can't do it.
Yeah, gaming
was,
on gaming
on
Wi-Fi
them
sucks.
sucks. Yeah, that's what it came down to.
Even Wi-Fi 6, I had the chance to game on Wi-Fi 6 not that long ago, which is supposed to be like as fast as Ethernet. That's a lie. It's not. There's still, you get the same speeds that you get over Wi-Fi, or over Ethernet, but the ping is still worse. The latency is still bad.
And they were a pretty penny too. That was the issue. I was like, I spent,
Yeah, they're not cheap.
I spent well over $100. Just for, and I guess it did its job.
Yeah.
But it didn't do what I wanted it to do.
Yeah.
So
Ours
That's
for
what I'm-
for I think a 4-pack we had to pay $100.
Yeah.
yeah, see, I did the 3-pack and it was 120.
So now we have Madden 21 being really not good, according to many reviews. I didn't actually look at any reviews,
Very
Mikey.
bad.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
So on Google, the Google buyers,
Yep.
they rated the game out of 5. They rated it a 1.3.
Ooh.
I
And I mean, that's even like for old the
Wow.
older Maddens, like when Madden 20 released, it started out at like a 3. Like it wasn't good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't, it wasn't great, but it
Right.
wasn't bad.
Yep.
But it wasn't that.
This one they literally said that all they did is take Madden 20,
And,
update the
yeah.
rosters, and put the game back out.
That's annoying.
But with more bugs. There's a glitch right now that's causing screens to go completely white, or like 95% white.
Go.
There's another bug that literally it looks like they fired the groundskeepers because there's no markings on the field. The game is broken, and my problem with it is EA doesn't really seem to care because they're the only that's the only football game you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Damn right, it's the only football game.
You're not. I mean, they're signed exclusive to the NFL through 2026. So
Yeah, and
I think
people
the
are gonna
only way
keep buying it too.
Yeah.
NFL's gonna have to do something about, right? Can't they?
No, they. I mean,
Yeah,
the only
I don't
the
have
only part
any.
of the only part of the contract that they have any say in is like what teams and what players are allowed in the game.
Yeah.
Which they're not going to exclude any teams now. I know that the NFL petitioned EA back when Colin Kaepernick started his stuff. The NFL was like, you need to take him out the game, and EA complied. But EA,
he's back in.
Yeah, because the NFL's backpedaled so fast that they fell on their ass. But EA, they don't have any incentive to make a better game.
No. There's no competition in that space at all.
And I mean, they paid a lot of money for that exclusive contract with the NFL, and it's all because
I never really played them that much after a certain point because, like, even like back in the day, like it's always felt like you're basically playing the same game.
They haven't innovated that game in like 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like for a while, they did put little nuances here and there, but then it was just like, all right, well, that's Madden's most perfection. Like,
yeah, it's basically the same game that it was in Madden 12. Like,
just different years.
I think
I was gonna say the best Madden
different
game
teams
that I played
better.
is Madden 12.
Yeah, I think that's the year that they invented that they brought in the truck stick, right?
Yeah, the highlight stick.
Yep. Yeah. So then, yeah, the game really hasn't changed since then. I mean, a few tweaks, but like nothing game changing in any way. Yeah. And honestly, 2K is a little bit, and this kind of takes us into the next topic as well. I bought 2K. I've been playing 2K. 2K hasn't changed a whole lot in the game, but they have changed some stuff that I actually think is pretty good. So they changed some of the mechanics, like the isolation mechanics, which if you're not a basketball fan, that just means like one-on-one basketball is like isolation. So now it's like actually possible to get by somebody when you're just playing one-on-one. You don't need a screen necessarily. It is possible to like dribble by somebody.
Which was damn near impossible in the last.
Yeah, it was like fucking like not possible to do. You had to be like God with the shot stick. But they've changed that, which is good. They've made it quite a bit easier. And then initially the shot timing when the game first released was awful. It was absolutely terrible. It was so bad that their cover athlete Damian Lillard, who's a hardcore 2K player anyway, like he's
most NBA players are.
Yeah, but he's like considered one of the better like 2K players in the NBA. Him and De'Aaron Fox. He complained directly to 2K, and they went ahead and changed it. They just fixed it. So it's still a little tweaked. The UI is a little different still than what it has been in the past, but it's really good. It works great. I've played a few games online, and then I've been mostly focusing on doing some franchise stuff in my gameplay in my career. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I just bought it today, so I'll be probably putting that up on stream here in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, it's good fun. I'm just starting to get through my career stuff. It's pretty fun.
Did you do the face scan for your My Career?
No, fuck that. They don't need my face in there.
Mikey, did yours come out look like me?
I haven't done mine yet. I literally bought the game and installed it before the podcast.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
It's a pretty big update though. It was bigger than I thought because 2K21 in golf was like 7 gigs. It was like 65 or something for NBA 2K.
Yeah. Now talk about a game that came out and did what it was supposed to do. 2K Golf was legit.
Yeah, that was really great. It's awesome. Still enjoying it. It's a lot of fun.
It is pretty fun.
It is. It's
I know. I saw
it's
you. I think it was
annoyingly
yesterday
fun.
you were last night.
Yeah.
I almost jumped in to watch, and I was like, no, because then I'll be up late. When I get all invested in the game because it's so like realistic to watch.
Yeah. No, it's great.
When y'all play.
Yeah, it is. My character looks really realistic.
I
Don't
mean,
make
the
me come down there.
gameplay.
Don't make me come down there.
I tell no lies.
So then we just have one other thing to cover today. I think, unless Mass has news with
put
Mass.
one in, but I didn't
If,
see on
if
there.
we don't hit,
I didn't see it, Butterfly. What
1
was it?
hour, I can always do other stuff.
Can you dance?
I can.
We shouldn't.
I
We
can
shouldn't.
dance
We
if we
shouldn't.
wanna.
Dance, potato boy.
We shouldn't encourage that.
If you
What was your topic, Butterfly? Because I legitimately didn't see it.
The Cold War multiplayer reveal yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big
I have an
thing.
opinion.
I was like, "Where's my topic?" Just kidding.
You can just add
I only know
you can
one
just add
topic.
it in.
I'm just kidding.
It's all about Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So before we go into
So-
the last topic that I have on the thing, we'll talk about Call of Duty because that's a thing.
That's
Yeah,
a good
so
one.
what did y'all think? What I think of the one I'm
up,
excited
Safe?
for. I saw was that VIP escort.
Yes.
And those maps, I
Yes,
thought.
that looked like a great.
So for
game.
anybody that's played
Yeah.
paintball or like
Yeah.
airsoft, that's like protect the president, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
So fun. Yeah.
I'm
And that you
super
don't choose
psyched.
who's the
So-
VIP. So
No,
like,
it's
people
just
who wouldn't
randomly
wanna be
assigned.
it are
Yeah,
just,
randomly picked. Yeah.
and then you don't even pick your loadout. You land with
Yeah, you just go
what
in
is
with
it,
a pistol.
a pistol, something else, and a phone.
Yeah.
No, you get a pistol. You get a fully decked out pistol. You get a smoke bomb and a recon drone.
Well,
when
cool.
you land, if you're the VIP, that's what
Yeah.
you get. And then I think your teammates land with their loadouts, right?
Yeah. I'm really looking
Yes, they do.
forward
That's
to
the way
that.
I understood it.
I'm really
And if
looking
the
forward
VIP
to
dies,
that.
that's it. So
Yeah,
it's like
game over.
yeah. So that I thought that was really cool. And another one that I forgot about, and so I watched a little bit more about it, is the one where you have to go detonate, what is that, like some sort of bomb,
Mhm.
and then you have to like exist in some like hazardous environment
Yeah.
as a team.
The fire team mode.
Yeah, that was pretty cool looking. So, but I could keep going because I was really excited about it. It looks really fun.
Yeah.
So I don't.
didn't watch
So
too much
Seifed.
gameplay, but it definitely looked interesting as far as like having the vehicles and multiplayer and all of that.
Mhm.
So I don't think they're
Yeah,
going to be
right.
able to camp though, Seifed. So Seif brought up the point of what happens if the VIP camps during the game. They have to get to an extraction point. It's basically
do.
it's just like Protect the President and paintball, where you have to go
But
from
those
point A to
move
point B.
too.
Yeah.
It doesn't. They're not stationary, which is kind of good because
Yeah.
you start running towards something and a gunfight happens and that moves further from you or closer to you.
Also, one of the things I really like in the game is you're going to be really punished for camping. Ghost only protects you if you're moving in that game.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So you have to be moving or you show up on
that's cool.
UAVs and everything else.
I liked the domination is not just a flag; it's actually a space. So it's
Yep.
like a red area to.
Oh, is it now? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just a flag.
Yeah, not
Mhm.
just a
Like hard point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Similar to Hardpoint.
Mhm.
It's really
I might
fun.
be in the minority, but I wasn't super impressed with the gunplay. Or I shouldn't say impressed, but I wasn't very hyped about it.
Yeah,
'Cause
I don't think the gunplay is anything new necessarily. I think it's pretty standard, like Black Ops gunplay.
Yeah, that's exactly like I only watched Nick Merckx play, and that was just the one video I watched, but it just seemed very kind of reminiscent of it almost gave me Advanced Warfare vibes.
Yes,
in a
agreed.
way.
Agreed.
And that just kind of let me down a little bit because I was hoping to see something, I don't know, maybe new or interesting.
Yeah, no, I think the gunplay is pretty is not innovative. But I'm not sure, like, if they have the right game modes and things like that, I'm not sure that's a big deal. Like,
But did y'all hear that? What I watched yesterday, or what I understood, is basically the integration of that with Warzone is that when you start that game, you're not actually starting over.
right.
But you actually can bring the guns and everything
Yep.
that you opened up over
Yes.
here into there. So,
Hmm.
um,
That
for
is an
me as
actual
a new,
ad.
yeah, like for me as a newbie, that would feel so daunting to start over. You know, when I feel like, you know how long it took me to get the damn pink skull camos on some of those guns.
Yeah.
Well, see, and
You
that's
know.
the thing too, though. Like back in the day, like you actually like would prestige stuff, like so you would like
Mhm.
lose everything, like
I miss
with
Yeah,
prestige mode
I
so
remember
much.
Steel.
Yeah.
He w- he would
Well,
be like, I don't know if I want a prestige because I lose it all.
Yeah,
well, there was some other things about that. They weren't going to bring. From what I understood, they weren't going to bring back the same ranking system like they had for like BO4, BO3, the whole prestige thing.
Right, which is sad.
But they may, and they hinted at it too, between the whole Warzone thing and the progression system. They hinted at possibly bringing it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But if they do, they're gonna do it differently to where whenever you prestige, you don't lose all your guns, your attachments, and all that stuff. Whenever you do that,
Yeah, I'm
so
fine.
that's what they're gonna change that.
I'm fine with them because like Blackout, right, wasn't your guns and your attachments. At least in Blackout, I didn't really play any multi in BO4.
No, you prestige and multi, you started all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
that 3 times. That was a most horrible thing. I get now. I
Maybe
see
that's why I never had attachments in that game. Because every time I played it, I was probably at the beginning.
Raresy didn't do it for who knows how long.
Yeah,
because there wasn't much of an incentive at all.
No, there's not. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you get? You get
that's
get
exactly
a
what I
one
had
shot.
Steel.
Loadout slot.
When he would do it, I'm like, what? Then why are you doing it? Like, what did you get? What do you gain from it? And he's like a little tick by his name that he
Yeah, it's
prestiged.
literally
And I'm
Yeah.
like,
bragging rights.
Yeah, it's
What?
just a bragging rights
And it's
thing.
been that way for a while too.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand if you prestige and you got something like badass, like you got a character that nobody else is gonna get,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Yeah.
a gun that nobody else is gonna get, or certain camos and things like that, certain attachments, even hell, even another attachment slot to make a gun even better than somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. Like I enjoyed the prestiging. Like on Black Ops 4, I prestiged 43 times.
Well,
On BO4
What are we talking about?
prestige mode.
well, no.
Oh wow.
And that
Yeah,
was
and I
that was
think that-
fun because it was always such a grind to get to the next prestige level. You had to go through all of that shit all over again.
I did that 3 times. It was a pain in the ass.
And I don't remember specifically, but like I said, I watched a pretty good part of it, and it talked more about like you can have special ways that you can have extra perks and carry extra stuff and
Yep.
things like
Yeah.
that. I don't know the specifics, so I hate to bring it
Yeah.
up, but I thought that was really
You can also
cool
unlock
too.
one gun permanently.
You could do what now?
You can unlock one gun permanently.
Yeah.
Mm.
while
Yeah. Well, that's
like Black Ops 2
that
type
was
stuff.
that was the
Yeah.
prestige perk that. But I mean, if you don't prestige, then you just have all your guns unlocked. And stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Why prestige lose on a gun so I can get one gun?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
It's
No,
so funny because I
it-
remember many a times waiting for him to decide whether he was going to prestige or not, and it was just like this whole inner battle he had with himself for a good while. And we would try to talk it out, and I'm just like, I wouldn't do it. It just did not make sense to me.
Yeah, I was never one to prestige. Like I never bothered with it. It wasn't something that I really cared about. I just
Uh-huh.
wanted to play the game. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I would be, I guess.
I think the last time I
not if I'm
prestiged
gonna
was,
lose everything.
And I
Black
don't
Ops
know if
2.
anybody actually watched the second trailer because the first trailer they didn't have it, but the second trailer had new zombies coming out.
Yes. The end trailer did the end trailer did tease zombies. I've been watching quite a bit of gameplay videos because I know like Marley 13's been putting out a video a day of his matches from the alpha. It's really good, man. The map design looks really cool. It's there's some like just straight up 3-lane maps. There's some other maps that are more complicated. which is fun. I really enjoyed the map
Yeah.
that was
That'd be nice
teased
if I remember.
initially, which was
Which
the
one?
on the ship. I'm forgetting what it's called, but it was one
Oh.
between the two like battleships.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
and there's boats
Out on the
just
water?
easy.
Yeah, out on the water. That was really fun.
Oh yeah.
You can
Yeah,
actually
that did look
swim.
really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The desert map
I
looks
kind of
great.
liked that night at Miami,
Mhm.
and
That was
Um,
that was the one I liked.
yeah.
I love so one of the things that I saw on the interwebs last night was people complaining about the way that the Miami map looked. And then I think it was actually Activision, not Treyarch, that tweeted it out, or it might have been on Reddit, but they posted on Reddit. It was a picture of the Miami like skyline, the exact scene that they had rendered in the trailer, an actual picture of it in neon, and then the actual image from the game, and they looked identical. Just because people thought it looked like a little like kind of campy, I guess, or they didn't like the animation style. But they posted like a side by side with like a real image from the 80s, and then the way that it looked in game, and they were identical.
I don't know if you've ever been to Miami.
Everybody
That
was like
place
touche.
sucks.
That place sucks.
It does. I live in
Yeah,
Florida.
Miami. Yeah.
I liked that. I think like even in the dark, in
Yeah.
in Warzone, I think that's one thing. The dark out in the is a really hard thing to see, sun in your eyes. Based on what I saw, I think that they did a really good job with that.
I am really looking forward. I would love to have a night mode in Warzone.
I thought
There's
there was
some-
supposed to be one.
Yeah,
coming.
There's
dude,
supposed
that'd be
to
insane.
well, there's supposed to be one coming with the new season.
I don't know how much.
I I don't know how much I'm going to be able to play it because I'm a scaredy cat, but it'll be really fun,
Oh, dude, I
The
don't do
bush
good
camping will be
games,
next level.
right?
especially for me, people who can't see.
I'm looking forward to it.
So much for thermals in this game coming in.
Everybody's going to be using thermals.
I
Everybody.
wonder if you can still run cold blooded.
Yeah, I would think so.
I'd imagine.
Your fat legs out of here.
I still stand by my statement that they should make a Warzone style infected.
Be,
I
hys-
do.
That would be cool.
be hysterical.
Like a DayZ type
Huge.
thing.
Yeah.
I would,
Or even just like a giant game of infected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 1,000-person lobby or something.
Oh,
Dude, it'd be
I'd shit
like,
my
just
pants if that happened.
take the Warzone map, put the infected game mode in, keep the same amount of players.
I
as
mean,
Warzone game,
yeah.
and oh
I
Or
agree.
you
boy.
know what? Just turn the Warzone map into a zombies map. Period.
No.
Then it'd be
That'd
like
be too
DayZ, pretty much.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be way too big.
I kind of want to change try DayZ. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played it yet. But
Dude, it's so
It's
fun.
fun.
I want to play
Wait, the
it.
standalone or the mod?
Arma 3 DayZ, dude. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we need. Arma 3.
Yeah.
If you want to go into that,
Because Arma 2 DayZ is like solid, good as hell. The standalone is alright.
nah, standalone.
But
ain't
then-
good. I don't like it.
Yeah. But the Arma 3 mod, that one that's pretty solid.
Oh, those
No,
are
I want to try that. I've noticed Shroud playing it a couple times lately. In fact, he's playing it right now.
Who is?
Shroud.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I remember my first time playing Arma 3. I was blown away with how tactical and
Yeah.
dude, right?
everything going on.
How good it was, and I was like, "Oh, these graphics are so good."
No, just the idea that you can hide a car, come back 2 weeks later, and the car's still there.
Exactly.
In the spot you hit it, or not, because somebody took it and drove away with it.
What I used to do is I was that dick who sat at spawn and killed all the freshies,
Nice.
and then I'd go to like notice boards around the camps, and then I just see like kill the spawn killer. He's wearing a green ghillie suit, and I'm just sitting there with a green ghillie suit, and I was like, "Ooh,
Oh, no.
Fuck outta here!"
That's too
Just try to get out.
Yeah, I played one milsim in that game, and I always asked to be the car bomb guy.
fun.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
They're like, we're gonna attack this building. I'm like, can I put the C4 on the car? Can I do that? Can I be that guy?
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Like you can pull spark plug if you don't want somebody to steal your car. You can pull the spark plugs out of it. Like,
Take the
You can do
wheels off.
everything.
yeah,
That was always great.
that's
You ain't going nowhere without a fucking right wheel.
so good. So that's it for COD. Now we have a new Left 4 Dead update.
And like for the first time in a decade.
Yeah, in a very
Yeah.
long time. There's a new
Never played that game.
new Left 4 Dead. It was very good.
Left 4 Dead is one of my favorite games.
I still play that game religiously to this day. I don't know if any of you have seen me. I've been on it nonstop.
Yeah.
Yes, we saw you the other day.
I
Like
love it.
every day, I've just been on it.
If your Streamlabs doesn't work, try streaming it in Discord, see if it works.
No, that's
I didn't think of that
dude.
one.
Discord is so fucking like processor intensive, dude.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
it slams your processor.
Damn, I was hoping to watch it.
No, I thought it was Ghost Recon the other day that was slamming my processor. It was streaming Ghost Recon in Discord was literally maxing out my 3700X.
And you know what? I thought it was like, because before I used to be able to stream Ghost Recon. That was one of the very first games I streamed the other day. And I was like, God, why am I skipping frames? And I was trying to mess with it and everything else. And then I realized, oh, well, screw it. It's my internet.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
No, so Sphinx, you had updates about the new one.
Oh yeah, I know when it was announced that they were getting an update, a lot of people got kind of slightly excited because they thought maybe there would be some patches and some fixes.
No,
but no, it's just a new map.
Yeah,
that is a community map that's been on the workshop for that whole decade now. So people were like excited, and then they were disappointed, and me equally as much because I thought we were going to finally get some much needed fixes.
Yeah. No.
And nope, it's just making a community map official, just like they did in the last one.
Releasing a new version of the game too.
I believe they are releasing a ray tracing enabled version of the game, but it's
Are they really? I didn't hear anything about that one.
It's going to be the same game.
No, I was under the impression they were releasing a sequel to Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh no,
that's been rumored for like a very, 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 very long time.
Yeah,
that's been more than 10 years.
Valve doesn't like threes, man. No Half-Life 3, no Left 4 Dead 3.
Disappointing because that game was so good. When it first came out, I remember spending hours overnights playing that game.
What do you think I'm still doing today?
She's like,
I get out and I just play and play and play.
I can't do it, dude. I don't like scary games.
It's not scary. It's really not.
You say that.
And I mean, I'm not even really a fan of zombie games, but the Left 4 Dead series is fantastic.
They were good.
It's amazing.
I couldn't watch him play. It's scary.
Way too scary for me.
He was asking me last night. He's like, "So when zombies come out and people want to play, are you gonna play?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I think, but I was like, "If you ever thought I yelled before,
It'll be you and me, Butterfly, not playing. I don't play zombies either. Yeah,
Dude,
it's gonna be all the yells.
I'm not a big zombies player either. I don't.
Dude, zombies has always been something I've liked.
I don't like to be chased.
Yeah, me too.
Hitman likes to try to fucking chase me in the damn gulag, and as soon as I know I'm in there, I'm like,
no!
Take off running, and he just stands there. But
I mean, it could be like Labs and somebody pop out in front of him and he's screaming.
Hey, that one time.
Every time Labs screams,
that's all it takes.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
So that scene where Dean is Dean is affected by the ghost and he's like super scared of everything, and they fucking open the locker and he screams at that cat. That's what that lab scene reminded me of.
It's so true. It's so true. We'll have to find the clip of it and send it to you. Wow.
I love you guys. You guys are my favorite people. My feelings are hurt.
Oh yeah.
No, it's very true. I scream like a little girl. It's fine. It's fine.
My thing was this last. I will say this is a side note. Last week playing Rogue with you guys, I didn't realize the level of rage that it comes to.
Oh yeah, I'm a little competitive in that game.
Play with Jamie.
The reason why our lobbies were so shitty.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord. Because you play constantly and we hadn't in like a month or two.
A month, yeah.
I'm sorry.
It was a lot of fun, but that level of rage, I hadn't felt that in a good while. Good while.
I'm sorry, I'm sweaty at that game. I can't help it.
Sweaty, really? No, sweaty is by far the answer to that question.
It's the one game I'm kind of good at that's a current game.
That's a current game.
That's
I'm gonna
not.
tell you
That's
something,
not
okay?
like 10 years old.
I'm
I'm gonna tell y'all something. So I'm terrible at shooters. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it. I play them because I think they're fun, and my friends like to play them.
Yeah.
This is plain and simple.
Jesus, motherfucker.
God damn it.
Just your daily dose.
I recruit a
Did
little
you-
bit.
Okay, tell me
still
again.
going.
Remind me, how many dogs?
6.
So
6
I
dogs
found
of varying
I'd heard
size.
about this game for a little bit. I'd heard about this game for a little bit. I watched streamers play it when it was in beta alpha. Spellbreak is a magic-based battle royale,
Oh, that's that one.
and I played it yesterday for the first time. And the first game that I played, I won, and it made me feel really good about myself. I don't, but it's such a fun game. The I probably played 5 or 6 different matches, and we took 15th. We got 3 wins.
All right. Where do I
And-
find this game?
It's on it's on
Epic.
Epic.
Is it? How much do I have to pay for it?
It's
It's
free.
free. That's the
better.
best part. It's
So how much?
free.
How much content do I have to pay for?
It's got microtransactions, whatever you want.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Don't tell me the name of it, because then I'll,
But
buy
yeah,
all the stuff.
it's a free game. It's a lot of fun. It
telling me
made me feel pretty good to wreck people with fireballs.
I can do wizard shit?
Yeah, so basically you play the game and you start out with 1 elemental gauntlet.
Oh,
Throughout the looting process, you can gather a second elemental gauntlet, and you can actually combine the 2 magic.
oh,
So
sweet,
like
more
there's
magic.
a toxic gauntlet and the fire gauntlet. If you mix them together, you can make a toxic sludge bomb.
And there's so many people living in
It's
the
actually
really
basements that
dope.
are gonna play this.
Well,
As a
once you
DM,
told
it's
me
great.
I would be good as the rock dude. I was like, I'm not a stoner. Okay.
Hit man with this cheeky little grin.
I know who would be the great rock person.
But and then the other cool thing is the magic that other players leave on the ground can be affected by your magic. So if you're up in a fight against an ice mage, your fire magic cancels out that ice magic.
I can't.
That's
even,
crazy.
I can't
Mask
even
over
right
there is
now.
having a fit.
Dude,
Watch a
magic
mask.
magic to me is like awesome, dude. I love magic. I like magic shows and like bunnies pulling out of hats.
Very
I
different.
like
types of magic.
flowers.
And other than the gameplay, it's just a beautifully made game. The colors are really nice. The gameplay is so fluent and it plays so smoothly. It's
Ash,
kinda
don't
like
ever break up with your
Valorant.
girlfriend.
What?
I heard that too.
Don't ever break up with your girlfriend.
I know, dude. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. I'll never find.
Never
well, I
finding
have
another
Adam.
one.
I have Adam.
The fuck
Have
you
at it.
do?
The first
Well,
word
he-
she says.
He told us
I'm
about the
living it
drive.
too.
He told us about the drive recently where y'all were holding each other and touching each
Touching
other.
each other.
Yeah.
Did he tell you how he got scared shitless by a turkey?
Oh, Adam heard a turkey.
You heard a turkey?
Hey, he
No,
hit
I
a
hit.
turkey.
Oh,
Oh no.
yeah, that's a
Did
good
you at
time.
least go back and pick it up?
No.
No.
No, it's a
Can't
Florida.
pick
It's
up wild
it's
Florida
a it's,
turkey.
it's a Florida turkey. It's got the HIV.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, every turkey I ever hit, I usually take home with me.
That's
Wow.
Thanksgiving dinner.
The
right
last turkey I hit, I haven't hit a turkey in a while. But the last turkey I hit going 110 miles an hour, and my WRX. It did $6,000 worth of damage to my car.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It wrecked my intercooler and a bunch of the front bodywork.
See what? The last animal I hit was a raccoon, and I took him home.
Raccoon jerky.
I made a hat out of him.
Last critter I hit was a coyote, and it did nothing. It
I
died.
fucked up a turtle one time.
There's a turtle shortage though. Like you can't be
Maybe
hitting
I
turtles.
shouldn't say that.
Yeah, you can't be hitting turtles.
That's
One
I
of the
didn't
things that
need
trips
to.
me out-
I will say that I had a Nissan Sentra that scraped leaf, and that bitch went about a good mile.
One of the things that trips me out in like is out here. If it rains, there's a shit ton of frogs everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
giant
Yeah.
game of reverse Frogger. So I'm like trying to purposely run the frogs over.
I'm doing a service, ma'am. Go back in your house.
I'm protecting and serving. Don't worry, I got
Mikey,
this.
Mikey's like, I gotta go out for a drive. These frogs gotta die.
Honey,
It's raining quick.
hold my dinner. I'll be back. I'm on frog duty.
I'm riding around like you see my car swerving ever so slightly, just grabbing frogs with the tires as I go.
He ain't drinking, officer. He's popping frogs. All you hear is
It's too funny.
oh, that's fucking hilarious.
I love every part of that. I think that's it. We are gonna end the Rage Quit podcast episode number 11 on Merc and a bunch of frogs.
We made it.
We made it. Let's go.
Good endo.
Whoop whoop.
Mark it.